All right, everybody, Antique Motorcycle Revival. And I want to take just a second and ask you if you would to like and subscribe to our channel. That helps us a lot to get the word out. And haven't been doing as many videos lately because of time and a lot of different things going on. It's been a rough winter around here as far as sickness and stuff. But I've been on the racer a little bit, and like I say, haven't had time to work on much of anything, but I got transmission. One of the things that happened to me is, and this wasn't anybody's fault, it's just one of those things that happens, but the transmission cracked a little bit, and at the top right there, the case did, and started leaking a little bit of oil. So I sent it back, and Ralph Camp changed that stuff out for me, and put it back in. I had a really good case, that a lot better than the first one I used. And I had a case that looked almost new. And so put that back in there and got it all back together this morning. It didn't take long to put it on there. And but now what I'm doing, I have tagged this thing. Okay, I've got tags and insurance and all that kind of stuff on it, because I'm going to ride it on the road. And I said that before, that I'm going to ride it. So I was just going to kind of go over the ideas that I've got for the wiring. And I don't even know for sure that this is how well this will work, but you know, we're going to try it and see. But this thing is running, so it is so much fun to ride. But I took a battery case that I'd picked up in a bunch of parts, and I'm going to spray it a little bit and get it rusty, but it's bare right now. But I put that in today, and I got some wire. I'm going to use this the cloth type wire. I've got a roll of black and a roll of red, and I'm going to do a real simple wiring on this. I'm going to try to do a video on Morris's 50 that we're working on right now, the Panhead. We're wiring it up right now, but this is going to be completely different. Try to do something very simple. I got one of the lights here. It's kind of a Crocker style light. I'm putting that on. That's where the tag will go. And I'll have my wires that'll come out underneath here and go through this tube. They go through the tube and come down, come out here, and go into the battery. Now, what my plan is, and I'm going to show you this, give you an idea of what I've got on my mind here. But I got this old headlight, and I don't know what it originally fit. The tag on it said Indian. I don't know what it works good on a 45. So, but I bought a toggle switch. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole, because it's already beat up and got a hole in it anyway. So I'm going to drill a hole right here, so that when I mount the headlight on there, there'll be a toggle switch right here. And that's what's going to turn on the headlights. Because see, I don't need to turn on the ignition. I've got the mag over there, so I don't need anything for it to run. And so I'm going to try to wire this thing in such a way that I don't use a generator. Now I've got a generator, and I've got the stuff if I have to go that route. But right now, I'm going to put a toggle switch right here. And I got on eBay, I guess it was, and ordered these housing that would fit in there, and that takes a bulb. You can just buy the bulbs for it. And you can see it's just kind of a hollow inside, and I used a LED bulb that way. And so I took a LED bulb and put it in here, and I put a LED bulb in this old type light as well. And then when I get this thing, this will fit in there in such a way, you know, it won't look bad at all. And I'll have a toggle switch here in the back. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off the power right here off the battery. I'm going to come around, come up here and get inside and do the power on for the headlight, and then a power on button that'll come back, feed through the brake switch, come back up through here, and here, come in here and go around to the back, and for the light and the brake switch. And so light the brake light, and it'll just be 2 LED lights and a brake switch down there, and some wire and a toggle switch so there won't be really anything to it. I'm hoping. What I don't know is how long the battery will hold up, you know, because I don't have a generator. I'll have to charge it. I'm gonna put a plug in. I've got I put fusible links on these old Harleys because put them down in the battery here, you can't see them anyway, and you'd be glad you did probably. But so I'm gonna put a fusible link in there, and then just wire this thing up like that, just a very simple wiring, so that I can get out on the road and ride it. I've got my phone here is where I put my phone. I got a speedometer app, and I put the speedometer on there, and it tells me how fast I'm going. It's a lot of fun. I tell you, I can't think of it. This is the most fun that I've ever had on a motorcycle in my life. I have, in my 20s, I rode the super bikes, and I pushed them too. I guess as hard as you could and live to tell about it. But I'm an older guy now. I'm 55 years old, but I don't have the nerve I had back then, and probably a good thing. But it's still, though, it is a ton of fun. I mean, I went out just for a little bit today. It's so warm and nice out, and I went out just up in the mountains because I don't have any lights on it right now, and went around for about 30 or 40 minutes or something, and I just had a blast on this thing. It is a ton of fun. And so anyway, there it is on the racer. And as soon as I get this and get it wired up, and we're going to have we're going to get us a cam to put on the helmet, and I'm going to take everybody for a ride on this thing so you can see just how much fun it is. I got some bad news over there. I'll tell you about a couple of things I'm doing just quickly before I go. About got this thing wired up. Rats had got into it, eat it all up. I'm going to clean it really good. I'm about done with it, and get this thing fixed, and it'll be for sale. And then my buddy Sam's got a little Honda here. Check this thing out. This thing is cool. But that's next. This coming week, I'm going to get it on there and work on the transmission. It's slipping out of first gear, I think, and we're just going to take it apart. And what a cool little bike. I also got some bad news on the Panhead, and I mean bad news too. I was going to put this retainer in there that keeps them from dragging, and I'll still do that. But if you start the pan, now it's starting to make a noise. It's got a noise in it. Doesn't sound good at all. And if you run it for about 5 minutes and it warms up, it starts smoking. So bad news all the way around. I'm dreading that. I don't know how far I'll go into it, start working on it, you know. I've got the tank shift for it. I've got the tanks for the tank shift, and I've got the clutch for it already, and a lot of stuff to change it over. And if I go into all that, I don't know if I'll paint it. I don't know what I'll do for sure, but I love it the way it is right now. It's super cool, but I'm gonna have to tear that top end down at least. And then when I do that, I've already got somebody in mind that somebody told me about. I'm not gonna say anything yet about it, but I'll let you know how it goes with them though. I'm gonna send this stuff off to them and let them fix it, and to send it back. And if it's no good, then I'll probably let everybody know it's no good. But they've been in business a long time, and so I'm thinking it'll work out pretty good. But the old Panhead is, I'm just kindly just taking a break off that for a little while because that's aggravating. I got the transmission ready for the 41 WLA that we're building. Got the tranny ready to go, and here's the case on the racer. You can see where it cracked right there. And then what happened? Well, it's 80 years old. That's what happened. So it happens, and it's fixable though. Anyway, there you are, everybody. Antique Motorcycle Revival. And appreciate everybody liking and subscribing to our channel. And I'll let you know how it goes with my lighting setup that I'm trying to do. If I can get by without a charger, I'll let you know about that and keep you updated here in a week or so. Thanks for watching.